first ones, or actually our first 5 questions, come for anybody who were actually in the Brad Squad page, the fan page. So you guys get the first 5 questions. I told you guys, this is VIP treatment. So if you're not a part of that page, make sure you go to that page and actually join it right now. All right, first is from Zane Supermom Gooding saying, is VAWA reauthorized?
Yes.
Next question is, Ma Dukes, hi Brad, before swearing in to become a U.S. citizen, I told him I want dual citizenship, but it was never before done. Found out after traveling to Jamaica. How can I get it done, or is it too late?
It happens automatically, dual citizenship. You don't lose your Jamaican citizenship just because you become a U.S. citizen. You just keep your Jamaican passport, you keep your U.S. passport.
All right, our next one comes from Charms saying, Brad, I lost my U.S. visa in October of this year after hours of questioning. I admitted to working for 5 weeks while visiting. I have a U.S. citizen spouse. Can we get married? And he filed for me to come back to the U.S. being that I'm barred from applying for a visa for 5 years.
You're barred for life for misrepresentation. Not 5 years, life. But yes, you can get married and you would need to file a waiver.
Hey Uncle Brad, this is from Melissa Robinson. Hey Uncle Brad, I'm an F1 and I was approved in 2014. When will I hear from the USCIS?
Who filed for who?
No clue.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You filed in 2014. How would I know when you're going to hear from USCIS? I don't even know what you're doing.
All right, Kenson saying, I filed for my wife and daughter I-130 since May 21st, 2019. They're in Haiti. Can I visit them for 24 days in January 2020?
You filed for your wife and daughter in Haiti. Can you go visit them? Well, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? Or they want to come visit you here.
He said, can I visit them for 24 days? Maybe
go visit.
Can they visit for 24 days?
If they have a visa, yeah, but I doubt they're going to get a visa from Haiti after you file for them.
All right.
Okay, our next question from Jad Iyad. I have a question. My friend, she applied for asylum and she did her interview 2 years ago and never heard anything from immigration. Is that normal?
Yes, they're taking years and years. It's on a first in, last out. Last in, first out basis, which means that people who filed years ago are waiting longer than people who filed now.
Cindy Albert saying, I filed my taxes as single even though I'm married. Do you think it'll affect my N400 interview?
Yes, you lied on your taxes.
Dream Girl Neosh, Happy New Year, Brad Squad. So I got a date for my interview, but I never received a work permit. Why is that?
Because they're scheduling interviews before they give a work permit. Good for you. You'll get a green card.
Monica Law is saying, good evening, Brad. I asked you about a case for a friend and didn't get the answer or understand the answer. I want to know for my friend married to a veteran. My friend married to a veteran who received government benefits. Can he file for her? I want to know what she has to do. Thank you.
Can a U.S. veteran file for a spouse and the U.S. veteran's getting benefits?
Who receives government benefits?
It depends what the government benefits are.
Elizabeth Francis asks, Brad got a letter stating that my case is approved. How long after approval notice will they mail the card? They said that they had mailed an approval notice, but I didn't get it, so I got a letter today that it has been approved.
So then you did get it, and you should get the card a few weeks later.
Joanna Boodhoo saying, squad up. It's 104 days since my fingerprints has been added to my case. What's next?
Wait for your work permit and interview for your green card.
Maurice Parker asks, I did my interview December 11th, 2019. The interviewer said he will put my case for review. I still don't hear from him. But is it safe for me to travel on my advance parole?
Yes.
Hans saying, after being granted adjustment of status in court, do you have to take the document to the nearby immigration office in order for you to get your card mailed out to you?
Yes.
Yanan Collins says, update on VAWA, please! Exclamation point.
You can file it. Excellent.
Linda Shaw saying, how long will it take after you submit your documents to the NVC?
I don't know who's sponsoring you. And I don't know what documents you're talking about. And I don't know what happened to my Magic 8 Ball. Disappeared for the new year.
It's right there.
I would ask the Magic 8 Ball.
It's right there.
I would ask the Magic 8 Ball these questions, but we don't have it.
Good thing, because we don't have time either.
Yes.
Elizabeth Francis asks, they said notice was sent, but didn't get it said. I need a copy. I can file form I-824, but do you think that's necessary, as I got a letter because I had called some time ago about my case. The letter just informed me that it has been approved.
I don't know what an I-824 is, to transfer a case.
Yes. But I think that they said notice was sent, but didn't. I need your Facebook translator.
Read it again.
They said notice was sent, but didn't get it. But they said if I need a copy, I can file form I-824. But do you think that's necessary, as I got a letter because I had called some time ago about my case?
Who's sponsoring who?
We don't know.
Okay, the I-824 is for a duplicate approval notice or to transfer your file, but I don't know enough about your case to tell you what you should be doing.
Okay.
All right, our next one comes from Petite, saying, squad up. My special juvenile status application I-360 has been pending for 2 years. What should I do?
Mandamus.
Tasha Thomas says, hi, Brad. Happy
Hi.
New Year to
Happy New
you
Year.
and the team.
Thank you.
Asking for a friend. He came to the U.S. last year, spent 2 weeks, and loved it. He wants to know how he can get a green card.
I wish I had the magic 8 ball, but have a consultation with Brad.
Go next, because my computer.
My husband, this is from Toya Wells. My husband filed the I-130, the I-485, the I-765. He is making 49 G's after taxes, and USCIS writes me to say he didn't meet the 125% guidelines. Only the 2 of us live in the house and 4 kids in Jamaica. What should I send back?
A second affidavit of support from somebody else.
Exaviel Smith says, my brother, I-485 was denied because he didn't submit the I-864 and its support document, but the problem is he's got to refile, but his wife didn't file for 2018 taxes. What should he do to refile?
I think we spoke to this guy. His name was Emmanuel, and I said, Emmanuel, have your wife file a tax return, but it sounds like you're going to need a second affidavit of support, and it sounds like you need the help of a lawyer.
Okay, I'm going to read off of your computer.
What's wrong with your computer?
It's offline.
Offline.
Yes. So we're going to...
The Brad Show live technology.
Yes.
Coming through. We're not on Instagram. We're offline on Yo-Yo's computer.
Yeah. All right, are we doing Maurice Parker? No?
Let's go to, I just did that one. Yes, Maurice.
Maurice Parker said, I did my interview December 11th, 2019. I did not get an answer up till now, but is it safe for me to travel on my AP?
Yes.
Miss Iqbal, hi. You are looking handsome, Brad.
Thank you.
Oh.
You're a beautiful woman too, or maybe you're a
Thank you,
man,
Mrs.
or maybe if you're a man, you're a handsome man. I don't know who I'm talking to. Either way, you're a beautiful person.
Look at Brad.
I have
Look
a
at me,
question.
right?
Yeah.
I am a U.S. citizen. I filed I-130 for my husband in Texas Service Center. How long will it take to get approved?
12 months.
Stacia is saying, Happy New Year, guys. Question, Uncle Brad. My husband filed an AOS in October for me. However, he would like to change his job. Would this affect the process?
Nope. Go change your job.
Kiki Agekam, Happy New Year, Brad. Can I file for I-539 a week before my I-94 expires?
I-539 is for either an extension or a change of status. As long as the application is received before your I-94 expires, you're good to go.
All right. Okay, Felicia, yeah. Can a retired person do affidavit of support for someone?
Yes, but if they're retired, I don't think they're going to do a very good one because they have no income.
Right.
Georgia Miller Kamara asks, Uncle Brad, please talk about the LRIF, Liberian Refugees Immigration Fairness Act, passed with NDAA on December 20, 2019 by President Trump.
Rewind about an hour. I talked
Right.
about it, but quickly, if you're a Liberian and you were here since November 20th, 2014, and you've been residing here ever since, you get amnesty. Your children get amnesty as long as they were here when the law passed, and it doesn't matter how old your kids are. They could be 40 years old as long as they're unmarried.
All right,
You
Terry.
file an adjustment. One last thing. One caveat. Got to file it within 1 year.
1 year.
Got to file by the end of the decade, according to the farmers, by December 26, 2020.
All right, Terry Ann Finney saying, hey, Brad, for a U.S. citizen stepfather filing for a stepson under the age of 14, what's the cost for filing fee for the I-485 form?
Go look on USCIS. I don't remember.
That's true.
USCIS.gov.
Google.
This is Evie from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yes.
Hi, Brad. I came in on an IR5 recently. I also have 2 children below 21 in the university on F1 visas here in the U.S. Can I file an I-130 and I-485 for them?
What is her status?
I came on an IR5 recently. I also
Okay,
have
so she has a green card.
Okay.
And let's see what the visa bulletin looks like for this month. I didn't look yet, so it'll be news to me as well.
Okay.
And the visa bulletin says, let's see if the visa's current. Let's see, January 2020. And for F2A, it is current. The answer is yes, file an adjustment as long as they've been here for more than 90 days.
Okay, Stargirl Mecca saying, Brad, can someone who's on food stamps be sponsored or can be a sponsor for someone being petitioned for in Jamaica?
Does that sound like you can do that?
No.
Okay.
Right.
You Yo-Yo even do that one.
Yeah, no.
We got a longish one here from Lanre Oluwasium. I visit my house today while I traveled out of state last Friday, and my wife was not at home by the time they came. They met my stepdaughter. They said they're coming back 6 p.m. to meet my wife. Please, what should I expect while
They want to know that this is a bona fide marriage. They're investigating you. So as long as you and your wife are all there living together happily, you're okay. If they're going to come into your home, they're going to say, where's your closet? Where are your clothes? Where are your belongings? You better have stuff there.
Okay.
They're coming to investigate you. I'm out of state on work. You got a problemo.
All right. Ben Londa saying, please, do you know why the spouse of LPR that filed for F2A adjustment July 2019 have not heard from NBC? It's still a fingerprint completed. Do you have any idea about this delay?
Well, it's only been about 6 months, so you got to wait at least 12 months before we say it's officially delayed.
Okay, Joanne asks, my son was arrested by ICE. He went on trial, he won his cancellation of removal, and he was released from prison. Can I file my citizenship, or do I have to wait because I cannot get a job because of my criminal history and felony charge from 20 years ago? And will you do an expunge from my felony charge?
What does it have to do with your son? Well, congratulations on your son, right? It was the son
Yeah,
went,
the son
but it had nothing to do with
was
you.
released, no.
I don't know anything about your felony charge. You need to come and see me.
All right, our last one for now is Ainsworth Gordon saying, if you're filing for your citizenship, then being married to your wife for 3 years, I don't have the date of marriage, previous marriage, and did off previous spouse, what does affect your application? Do you understand that?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, all right. You're going to have to do your translation
All right,
for this one.
I didn't have the translator on. Now go.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm thinking.
Ching, ching.
I'm now thinking
Yes.
with every word you're
Yes. All right. If you're filing your citizenship, miss, then being married to your wife for 3 years, I don't have the date of marriage, previous marriage, and did off previous spouse, what does affect your application?
He's basically saying that he's filing his citizenship based on a bona fide marriage to his wife for 3 years.
Okay.
And one of the questions is tell me about your marriage to your prior wife, and when did you get married to the prior wife, and when did you get divorced? And if you don't know that information, you got to go figure it out.
Gotcha.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.